Hey world, it's AirPod 15, and I was thinking about my future today with YouTube, and I was thinking about, there's not gonna be a end to the What's on My Mind show. This show will go on for ages. It will be 3 years, 4 years, 5 years before even the show even ends. But I was thinking, what can I do? As something that is also fun for me as a project for upcoming in the future. And I was thinking about creating two new channels, which I kind of have right now, but one is private, like I told you before, and the other one is very not very used anymore. I started making like a little review about games and movies in my collection, but then I decided like that's not really going that well because I started to lose track of time and just it's such a hassle. So I decided to revive that game channel and convert it into a Serbian language lesson. Now I know that you might have seen before that the graduate report did a language lesson series on his channel, but the thing with him is that he teaches you like the not the wrong way of speaking Serbian, but like the kind of like the inappropriate way, things that'll get you like slapped if you went up to a girl and said that. So I'm thinking about starting a Serbian kind of like a lesson plan, if you kind of think, well, where we teach you the right way, the preacher's kao da znaš srpski, a ne da preacher's kao da ne znaš srpski, which means to speak Serbian like you know Serbian and not to speak Serbian like you don't know Serbian. So having somebody who was born and raised in Serbia, like myself, is a good way to promote the language itself because the country is a great place. Sure, maybe not a lot of people might know about it, but it's an awesome place. If you ever want to go check it out, there's a lot of history in that country, a lot of wars, a lot of memories, and the language itself is something that I take strongly a lot of pride in myself. And when I see this something like that, where like someone says like, "Oh, how do you say this?" and "How you say that shows me that they are interested in learning the language. But I'm also gonna be trying to make the lesson plan easy enough for people to understand and follow the step-by-step process. Like we'll start off with like numbers and alphabet and slowly move up and then later develop into like a full speech in a sentence. And it's kind of interesting idea because a lot of times people when they ask me like, "Oh, you're from Serbia, like you must know a lot of the language." Well, yeah, I mean, like I was born there and I was raised there until I was like 8 years old. I learned a lot of the language. I still speak it already. I mean, I want to be like I'm not really the master at it, but I was to say that I'm like at least qualified enough to give us at least a decent Serbian lesson, one that you can take home with you and then be like, oh wow, he may not be the most greatest expert in the world, but at least he has something interesting to show me by show me the step by step process that he was talking about. And it just really irritates me when people say to me like, oh, I don't want to learn the mumbo jumbo stuff. I just want to learn how to say "fu" or this and this and that in a negative way. Like that's not what Serbian is all about. If our language was like that completely, then nobody would ever want to learn it. Like it's interesting that we have all these new cultures coming into Serbia. I mean, we got blacks, we got Asians, we got all different races, and I mean the list goes on and on. But it just really irritates me when people are, want to just learn just the swear words and nothing else. And they're like, how would I? Some people were like, how do I say, F to your mother? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna tell you that. And like, well, why not? Because then you'll use it on me. It's like as soon as you tell them how to say it, then the student becomes the teacher. So basically, that's one of the big news is, and also the other channel that I was using was just like a private channel, but I'm gonna convert that down back into a regular channel and gonna take off all those private videos and I'm gonna put up some basketball videos. A lot of you people have been saying that, since you're an athlete and you play basketball, you should put up some basketball videos. And with the whole Justin Bieber thing, Beaver, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It should be Beaver. I think it sounds more interesting. But yeah, I may not be the greatest basketball player in the world, but at least that shows me what I'm doing wrong, or what I can improve on, or what I am doing right, and what I can teach other people to do too. I mean, I've been playing the game for over, what was it, like 14 years almost now, and it's amazing what kind of well, actually, 15 years, sorry. Yeah, what an amazing experience I had, being part of tournaments and doing like different school teams and going to different clubs and attending different events, and it just goes on and on and on about some of my basketball history. And I just wanted to share it with all my viewers. Yeah, so look forward to that coming soon. I don't know exactly the start date of those revivals of those two channels, but I'm in the progress of planning it out, and just be patient. Like it'll come naturally. I'll make an announcement. Also, I started a daily booth. If you don't know what it is, it's a picture website where you take a picture of you and your friends or just use it to show the world who you are, and something new and interesting every day. And I started to show pictures of me and the people I've met over the years, from different countries and different cultures. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the bottom bar below. And yeah, go check it out. Follow me if you want to. I'm following a lot of other famous YouTubers on there, and I look forward to seeing what kind of comments you guys will have for all these pictures, and I'm looking forward to see what kind of views this new two channels will bring in, and let's bring in the strong Serbian community that is on YouTube to be alive and kicking, and let's bring in a lot of good stuff for my basketball videos, and who knows, maybe it'll lead me to getting accepted to some kind of like school with a basketball scholarship. Who knows? The world is full of possibilities and opportunities. So, in all a great time, things will come and go. But this, for the What's on My Mind show and the basketball videos and the Serbian language lessons, this will be for a good long time. And the videos for these other two channels, they might not be like not be every single day, but at least they'll teach you some good things about it. I don't know if I'll be filming other people. I'll make an announcement about that later, but for now, this is the big news, and until next time, it's AirPod 15, and I'm out of here. This is gonna be one of the most weirdest things I ever saw in my life. Huh.
What?
The design gets crazier as you can go up more. The letter E and E, opposite direction. Well, look, see?
I know, I see. I can see clear out there.
This is so cool. It's like a big web of different letters. The lights being transported. Oh. Shoot.
You hit your head.
Is this metal? Yeah, it's metal. It does wood.